I really love the freedom I felt here. I've learned a little more about sustainable living and living in a proper community. And I think that's something I really want to focus on as I go forward. I think it's a little bit more of like a natural way of living.
Bunker, say bunker.
Bunker. 1, 2, 3. Bunker!
Yeah, learning to live a lifestyle that's more natural for humans, especially like a community-focused and sustainable-focused lifestyle. And when I go back, I kind of want to spread that around to other people and my friends.
I think there's a lot of environments where you're told who you are, whereas here, because it's looser, you're encouraged to find who you are here.
The pressure here is to be a weirdo.
Yeah,
great. Perfect for me.
I think that's really important.
Right.
To have the freedom to find who you are.
Yeah. And I think that's why I felt really strongly that I needed to do something like this, because college can sometimes feel like a pipeline of just like go to your classes, get your degree, and then go climb up the corporate ladder. And once like I realized how much I hate that and how much that doesn't align with me, I was like, what am I doing? So I needed to go somewhere that values things that felt more real and just
You can be reminded that there's more in life.
right.
Like when you I haven't been to college, but like if you're going to college and school for a while, like for me it was like high school for 4 years, and I was like, I just feel like it's nice to be reminded that there's more to life than that stuff.
Right.
So yeah. Bottom of it, flip it up. I feel like you do kind of have to go out of your way to like uncover what's happening. Like people will answer your questions, but you have to ask a lot of questions to figure stuff out. It might be hard with your headphones.
I don't know if I get caught.
She's not gonna drive it. I'm not technically like qualified to teach her, so I'm explaining her how to do it.
Okay.
But she can't like drive it until Dave.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
And then I'm turning it this way, right?
You got it.
Yeah, I did it already.
I was trying to reconnect with architecture, that it was my career, and then I saw on Workaway the profile of the bunker. I was looking for something about conservation because I wanted to learn more about that, and I really like it. And also I was looking for something around the UK. Because I really like the architecture that is old, and also in Scotland it's like Gothic architecture, and
It was really cool.
yeah.
That's
Living here, it makes you be more proactive.
What else do you need to do?
Start to design. Well, I would like to help Mike with the gardening, like landscaping all this place.
Because this used to go from the place chopped or less away. So
Yeah, I would like to be here to see what is the plan in general.
I think he's the one lots of them.
I know that like the meetings were like the options of like what you can work on, but I also would kind of go out of my way to try and find other things to work on, because I think that's part of the cool thing about the bunker is that if you see something you think maybe needs to get done, you can ask about it, and chances are you might be able to do it. Like, there were a bunch of times where, like, I asked Ben, like, can I do this, and he was just like, okay. Like, the wild one was, I was like, I asked him if we knew how the ventilation system worked, and he was like, no, we'd have to pay someone to, like, go in there and, like, figure it out and map it all out and stuff. And I was like, okay, but what if I just went and crawled around the vents with a label maker? And he's like, yeah, all right, that'd save us money. And so we did that. Like, and yeah, we didn't fully map everything out, but we have, like, an understanding of, like, how it works now. And so just, like, stuff like that, like, it's kind of nice that we can just do that. It's also really funny, but yeah, Grace and I did that. That was fun.
I know, I think I've learned a lot of random skills. We know how to mill wood now, if we ever have to do that. Yeah, and even just the way of living here is a bit of an adjustment. Just real small things, like things like hanging up the clothes on the lines out there. We don't have that at home, but I actually really liked it. I felt connected with the earth in a way. I felt like my ancestors have been doing this for centuries, and I'm also hanging up my clothes, and it was kind of fun. But so just it's like these ways of doing, like, you're doing a little bit more work.
Yeah, I agree.
I guess in the U.S. it's like everything is so convenient, but I kind of liked doing these.
Do you have a favourite moment of working that has kind of stuck in your mind?
I'm not sure. Maybe helping Kat to do with her exhibition. Yeah, she was making some mayflies with paper, so she needed some help with sticking the mayflies on the wall in one space inside of the bunker, so we were helping her.
So when I first went down there, I remember I was bored one day and I needed work, and they were like, okay, well, we're gonna have to start getting that room ready for the mayflies. And I went down to that room, and it was covered in almost inches of dirt and, like, little glass pieces, and they told me that I could hoover it, so I started hoovering it, vacuuming it, and I just thought, okay, this is not gonna work. This space is so unusable. There's like holes in the floor, and there's rust, and there's glass on the floor. Like, why are we using this? And then I just watched the space transform, and then I went away for a little while and came back, and when I went back down to see the exhibition, I just couldn't believe how different it looked. It was incredible. Yeah, it was fun to help with that. We got to unfold the mayflies and hang them up. Why discard them? You know what, I'm gonna take this one and I'm gonna put it in my purse, and I'm gonna show it the world. And we were all just having fun conversations. I enjoyed working on that exhibition.
So, are there any questions you'd like to ask?
It's like, it doesn't take a lot of force, but it's like the speed is the hard part. I don't really know how to explain it, but it's like...
I think you have to show interest too. You have to be like, hey, I'm new here and I'm wondering how this works. And if you say that to anyone, they'll help you.
Carl, did you get involved with the exhibition as well?
Honestly, no, I don't remember what I was doing. I was doing something, but when I eventually saw the exhibition, it was really cool, because I didn't fully see it until the day it happened. Yeah, and I went down there and there's the lights and everything. I was like, oh my god, this is really cool. I did feel a little awkward because I was working on the rifle at the time, and I was like, oh shoot, I should bring it back down to the exhibition space. So there's already a bunch of visitors in there, and I'm just walking through with this rifle. It's like don't mind me, like, I'm just like, I just have like a gun, like, like walking through this crowd. I don't think people really noticed, but it was like, as I was walking down this hall, I was trying to figure out, okay, how do I can't, not like this, maybe, no, this makes it look like I'm trying to be too official, like I'm trying to be like a soldier, like I don't know how to hold it. Like, if I hold it here, it's like too casual, like I look like I'm too casual with a weapon, like.
I would have convinced people that you, like, actually thought that you were a soldier at the bunker, and you were like, hey, what are you doing?
I didn't want to give people the wrong idea. I was like, how would a normal, inconspicuous person hold a rifle? Like, I was like, I don't know.
Wow.
What?
Nicole Coral.
Coral!
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types who wear a coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz. Dressed up like $1,000,000 trooper, trying hard to look like Gary Cooper.
Yes.
Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz. Putting on the Ritz.
Okay.
After I learned how to do the dumper and the digger, Ben had me up on the hill a lot. I was really hoping to get to work with some vehicles and stuff, and like work on some mechanical mechanisms. So I would just kind of drive the dumper and the digger up, and then hop in the digger, fill the dumper, hop out, hop in the dumper, drive down, deposit it, and then go back up, and then park it, hop back in the digger, and just kind of just do that solo. Which worked surprisingly well.
Okay, we're folding.
These mayflies,
So that
we put
and I fold the wings
them on
the walls
properly,
and then I curl the tail, which I do with
swagadociously. Swagadociously perfect.
Maybe they'll wonder what their purpose is.
Yeah.
And they'll look around at the other mayflies and they're like, we all look exactly the same.
Exactly.
How do I stand out? It's like...
It's kind of like us, no?
You individually as a mayfly, but what you make.
It's a community.
In numbers, yeah.
And the mayflies only live for hours on end sometimes, right, or days. So kind of reminds me of us. You know, we think that we live these long lives, but we actually live pretty short lives. It's all perspective.
I was in charge of the animals, to pet the animals, to feeding the animals. I really like, at the beginning I have troubles with the goats, but then I started to like it. To like.
Can you expand on that? That's
I don't know about this.
Yeah, it's because I needed to feed also the emus, so the goats are very like stubborn, with the food, and they there were days that the food just fell in the ground and
yeah, they knock it over and they shove you. Yeah.
And it was just me with the goats, with 4 goats.
The goats are very strong-willed. They're very. We were trying to do like archery yesterday, and they were like the female goats would like, we were able to get them away, but then like the 2 male goats, they didn't even want the hay. They were just standing around there, and we'd try and move them, and they'd just be, and like Minerva was like would like push them, and they'd take like 1 step, and then like stay still. The amount of sass was incredible.
Oh, she's still there. Oh, those are a lot of eggs. Yeah. Do you want to look at the camera or you don't want to look at the camera? No camera? Okay, fine. Hi. 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 ¿Qué otra mujer hay? A ver. Y me dices qué tal se ve, porque si no.
Well, yeah, I was just thinking about how when I first came in here, like, yeah, I walked through the door, I said hi to everyone, and then I just kind of wanted to go to my room and set my things down, and then I immediately, like, looked at Minerva, and I just started asking you all of these questions, and it didn't even occur to me that Minerva was kind of a quiet person until later, and then I was like, oh, I just, like, forced her to tell me all of these things.
It's really funny because you guys are, like, the two, like, more quiet people.
Yeah. It was a good way to break the ice, though, I feel like. I just had to force you to tell me things, I guess. Yeah, I really realized. But, yeah, I was just thinking about how in the US, reality TV is a big thing. It's so popular, and people will go and live in a house together, and then all they do is fight constantly, and it's just never-ending drama over stupid things. And it's just funny because here, we all share these living quarters, and we share that kitchen, and it can be really crammed, but at least, I don't know, maybe I'm oblivious, but I just feel like there's actually pretty, like, little conflict for how tight we have to, like, live together and share spaces. And I just think it's the kind of people that are here, just really chill people for the most part. I think you have to be an easygoing person if you're gonna be in a place like this, if you're gonna travel. It's just refreshing to be around a group of people where I could let my guard down and I didn't have to care about people getting upset at me for just trying to do my best. Yeah, so I was just really, really happy that people are coming from all over the world, and we seem to be getting along so well, and I just learned so much from everyone. So I'm really pleased with the social aspect because I set my expectations low coming in just in case, so yeah.
So I feel like I didn't really come for the social aspect. Like, I was here for like the engineering stuff, but I think I found, like, I feel like one of the biggest things I got out of it was like the social aspect of it. Just being able to meet people from different cultures and things, and also, like, I feel like I'm not that great at making friends, so I feel like it was also really good practice for me. I know college is going to be, like, rigorous-ish. No, it is going to be rigorous. I'm doing engineering, what am I talking about? And so having sort of, like, a practice space to, like, do it here felt, like, really helpful, and being able to think about how I was doing it, and I feel like I learned a decent amount about how to approach meeting people. And also, I feel like I've had some really good conversations with people, like some of the best conversations I've had in a while. Like, there was one day with Grace where we went out and we were just, like, walking. I forget how that started. I think was that when we were doing the tour? Oh, yeah. And then we peeled off, yeah. And then we had, like, a really good conversation for, like, I don't know, like, a few hours. Or, like, an hour, or, like, I don't know, a long-ass time. And we talked about a lot of stuff, and it was really good. And it was like, that was one of the best conversations I had in a while. And that was really cool. So, it's a bunch of stuff like that. I was like, I feel like it's like the cheesy saying. It's like the first time I can actually, like, genuinely say this. It's like maybe the real some things we made were the friends along the way. Like it actually applies. Wow. Yeah, it was really cool. I really like everybody here.
Let's build this barn, boys.
I'm gonna slide the corner. Okay, alright.
We have this real unique space, and it's so incredible, and I want to make sure that we're actually utilizing it to its potential. So I'm glad that people are using it. They're appreciating this space and how unique it is. I think if I had a year here, I would try and come up with ways for people to enjoy it.
Where's the cage? Where's the other side of the cage?
Sorry.
Okay. That should be good for now. Yeah. Matt mentioned wedging this in here. Because intersection is too low.
It's too low?
Yeah.
So then...
Reach the post. What happened?
Well, the intersection's
too
not...
low, so... Ah! Yeah, but what if you just close it more? Yeah, close it more. Look at that. Perfect. That's actually very leveled, yeah.
Okay, nice.
Let me check this side. Why is this so long? Why? There's no reason for this to be this long. Oh, I can't even measure it.
You can if you're good.
Is that straight? No.
No.
Push
We need
it.
to push it this way. We need to put it... Yeah. Wait. Piece together this way.
Well, for me it was a little difficult. I'm shy, so I'm also introvert, and apart from that, it was the language. So it was like a reto. I don't remember the word in English, but yeah, but maybe that's one of the reasons that I decided to stay longer, because I wanted to be more me and be able to be more myself.
Yeah,
so
I get that.
So yeah, but I think I have improved on talking to new people. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been quite inspired by the change, because I noticed during the first weeks that you were quite within yourself, and it's been quite nice to see you get more relaxed and be yourself
really
more.
fun. Hi. How are you?
How's that? Yeah. That's good?
Pretty perfect.
Yeah. Is it going anywhere?
We let go of it?
Let go.
I think we're alright.
Let go. Let go.
I'm letting go. Can we let go?
Let go. Let go.
Would you say this project is going to plan?
Yeah, it actually is. I've been doing a lot of manual labor around the bunker recently, just because I've been doing like media stuff. Manual labor, but different sorts, not labor outside. It's a beautiful day. Everything's going to plan. We got Matt down there working on some concrete.
Is it too hot today, do you think?
I actually don't think it's that hot.
Oh yeah, by Scottish standards it is.
Well, by Miami standards, this is winter.
This is cool.
So what, do we need to tie this and this?
Yeah.
Everything together?
You can tie, yeah.
Wait, so...
Maybe you can tie both together and pass the rope behind this one.
Give me your left side.
Yeah. Okay. Now I'm crossing it. So.
Oh, fuck.
She's teasing you.
Almost got it.
Hold hands with one person. One person opposite you if you can. Everyone should be holding someone's hand. If you've not got a hand, let me know. He's got a hand. Okay, now left hand's in. Hold hands with a different person. Everyone got two people. You're touching two people.
Wait.
Yeah.
Oh wait,
okay.
wait.
Untangle yourselves. So Michaela's going to have to jump through this hole.
Hello.
Somehow, like a little fish. You're going to have to jump through here.
So what do you think, Gus? Is this the right way to finish your first
Yeah,
spell?
this is another like random situation through the bunker. It's quite beautiful and interesting.
You realise you can't leave unless everyone untangles.
I'm gonna lose my
Whose
plate.
arm is this?
Mine.
Casey's gonna have to go through this hole somehow.
Come on, Gus. Stop that. I don't know.
I feel like my biggest concern with the museum, I guess like the energy of the place and the sort of the atmosphere would be lost. I think that's like the main pitfall of a lot of museums is like you go there and it's very clearly, you don't feel like you're in the original place, you feel like you're in a museum. And I think at least right now, even though there's not much in the bunker right now and it's, you know, because there's like fires and whatnot, when you're in there, you really do feel like you're in like an untouched part of like history.
Part of the history, yeah.
Yeah, and so and it's like, yeah, and so I think that I really hope that sort of essence stays. That even when it's refurbished, or is that the right word? Yeah, refurbished, restored, that it still feels like that it's trying to stay as close to like the original bunker as possible, and that when you're in there you still feel like you don't feel like you're in a museum necessarily about a nuclear bunker. You feel like you're in the bunker and you can walk around and experience that space. And it's like existing in that space, I feel like, is a really like unique feeling. That I think that's the main feeling that a lot of museums miss, because I think like nowadays a lot of times if you want information about a place, you can just look it up. You know, and like going, like at least when I go to museums, I'm not super big about reading all the info. Like it's more about the stuff that you can only get from being there in person, which is like being in the space and existing in like this like historical space and stuff. So I really hope that stays, because I think it's really special. I don't think I've ever experienced any like space like that, like this. I mean, I'm only like 19, so it's not saying a lot, but you know, like. Yeah, I don't know.
I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah.
And then hopefully,
That's pretty good. It's not perfect. But
hopefully we
it's
can let
pretty
go now. Everyone's let go.
Let me check the other side. Let me check this side.
Towards them.
Towards us, I think.
Towards us.
Yeah. Yep.
That.
There we go.
Yep. There we go. Bazinga.
Right. Who wants to make concrete?
Let's do it, man.
Yeah.
Cool. And then. Boys, you just chill. You just chill.
Okay.
Is this the standard structure for erecting a bent concrete post?
Yeah, it's called the quad pod.
It's just a quad pod.
Yeah, it's like a tripod but with an extra leg. Put the bag of cement on the way, you do it there. Basically, if you cut through there and then tip it in half. Yeah. So we got two halves. Cool, and then stop for a sec, I'll turn it on, just watch out for doing this flash zone.
I love a good communal anything, you know?
Yeah. That's what we do here.
Swag money with the swag on the money. Got the swag money, Matt Laddin swag money. Swag money.
Yeah.
Alright. It's just gonna be heavy.
I definitely go with it upstairs, but I'll try.
No, it's not that heavy.
Thank you.
And then we hopefully just push it across to you.
This place is amazing. It kind of like made me a little second family, so I love you all already. So I only found another place like this. It's the one I'm going now, so it's kind of like a heaven, but this is another little heaven. So thank you for being on my life.
Oh god, okay. Right, gather in a bit. We're gonna get a photo with Rob.
Very good, yeah. Trust me. Oh shit, oh shit.
I think I learned a lot of valuable stuff about how to like operate like socially, which I think will help me a lot in college and like making friends and figuring that out and stuff, and just navigating relationships. And I also think being here also helped me a lot to be more self-sufficient and to be able to do stuff without like having to necessarily ask a million people how to properly do it, because sometimes that takes a lot longer than just trying to do it.
Well, it took us the other day to dig the hole, and then today with everyone turning up, we've seemed to have got the job done. Yeah, Coral's been on the is it the digger, the dumper, and been doing a bit of raking. Ricardo and Erin and me and a few others.
Nice one.
Just getting stuck in, really.
Nice one.
Been a good day. Minerva's been on the digger. Yeah, everyone's doing their part today. We've all put in a shift.
Sounds good. Well done.
Yeah.
How long does it take for concrete to set?
Well, it's 4 hours really, but it gets stronger every day, so.
I just love those little projects. Like I think that's so fun, and that's kind of in my mind how I want to be when I'm a little older. I still want to be cool enough to be like, yeah, I want to build a tree house, and I can do that because I just can't. Yeah, it's fun. I had to fit a ladder that was like it felt like as long as this trailer, which it wasn't, but it was so long.
It's more than
maybe
half, like,
yeah, and we had to fit it through the entry to the vent, which was like as big, smaller than that window right there.
It's the access hatch.
Yeah, and Ben was balancing on the ladder, and then he had the other ladder like this, and it was like set on the other thing, and he was pulling it through, and then I was inside the vent, and I was like yanking on it, but it was running into the wall, and it was just funny. I don't know. I didn't expect my day to go that way, that we'd be in vents, but that's a bucket list item for me. Like in the movies when they're crawling through the vents.
Die Hard.
Yeah.
Bruce Willis.
Yeah, like that's something I've always wanted to do, is crawl through vents, and so I was happy that I got to do that. I was really happy.
I was originally going to sail across the ocean on like a tall ship, but then they kept pushing the date back to the point where I wouldn't be able to do it. And I was really sad about that. So I had to like look for a replacement thing to do in my gap year, and then I found this and I was like, ooh, bunker. Also with the social aspects, I don't know if I answered that. I don't think I did directly, but I want to bite it, but I won't. I respect your equipment. Sorry.
I'm Minerva. I'm from Peru.
Hola. Those things.